everyone, and welcome to the Feminine World of Wisdom. I'm excited to introduce a new series I created called Awakening the Feminine Mind, where we will dive into critical topics that are often overlooked, yet are crucial to the well-being of women today. In this series, I aim to shed light on the pressing issues impacting young women, focusing on the harmful societal trends and agendas that threaten our mental, emotional, and spiritual health. Today, we'll be discussing the hypersexualization crisis, a pervasive issue that is quietly damaging the lives of countless young women. We'll explore the destructive effects of a hypersexualized mindset, the spiritual implications, and how to reclaim our true value and worth as women of God. To begin, let's define hypersexualization. Hypersexualization is the process by which individuals, particularly women, are depicted and encouraged to view themselves primarily through a sexualized lens. This is pervasive across media platforms, from social media influencers to music videos, commercials, and TV shows. In our culture, provocative clothing and promiscuous behavior have become normalized, and this trend is especially harmful to young women who may not realize the long-term impacts of these influences. Without genuine advice, constructive criticism, and spiritual guidance, it can be difficult to see the dangers of hypersexualization and its profound impact on self-image, self-worth, and our relationship with God. Hypersexualization can lead young women to internalize the belief that their value lies solely in their physical appearance and sexual desirability. This distorted self-image is dangerous, as it encourages women to equate their worth with how much attention they receive based on their looks, rather than recognizing the importance of their intelligence, character, and integrity. When you seek validation through attention on social media or engage in casual relationships, you are often trying to fill a void that only God can truly fill. This behavior stems from a lack of self-respect and a misunderstanding of your divine worth. Men who are drawn to hypersexualized behavior often view these women as just for fun, rather than as potential lifelong partners. This is a harsh reality, but one that must be faced in order to truly have self-respect, self-love, and alignment with God's plan for your life. The consequences of hypersexualization are severe and far-reaching. It repels the very type of men who value and cherish a woman for who she is, rather than for how she presents herself physically. By engaging in promiscuous behavior or constantly seeking attention, you are not only diminishing your own self-worth, but also distancing yourself from God's calling for you as a woman. This behavior can lead to long-term regrets, such as missed opportunities for meaningful relationships, a damaged reputation, and spiritual disconnection. In extreme cases, it can also result in physical and mental health issues, including sexually transmitted infections and a deep sense of unfulfillment. God calls us to live a life of purity and righteousness. When we stray from this path, we not only harm ourselves, but also risk losing the blessings God has in store for us. As women, we are called to be mothers, wives, and righteous individuals, and this requires us to live in accordance with God's will and not the world's distorted standards. The media plays a significant role in perpetuating hypersexualization. Popular music, television, and social media often glorify promiscuous behavior and present it as empowering. However, this is a false narrative designed to keep people, especially women, trapped in cycles of poverty, low self-esteem, poor life choices, and spiritual disconnection. The reality is that these portrayals are a part of a broader agenda that benefits those who profit from keeping people distracted and disempowered. By idolizing figures who promote unhealthy behaviors, we are encouraged to make choices that go against our best interests, ultimately leading to a life of unfulfillment and separation from God. It's important to recognize that the media often promotes lifestyles that are directly opposed to God's teachings. We are constantly bombarded with messages that encourage us to act on our emotions, seek pleasure above all else, and disregard the consequences of our actions. But as believers, we know that true joy and fulfillment come from living a life that honors God, not from following the fleeting pleasures of this world. So, how can you break free from the chains of hypersexualization and return to a life that honors God? The first step is to recognize the problem and commit to change. Understand that true happiness and fulfillment come from living a life aligned with your values, beliefs, and most importantly, with God's will. One of the most powerful tools you can use to transform your life is journaling and engaging in inner work, guided by prayer and reflection on God's word. Reflect on the parts of yourself that you don't like and figure out why you feel that way. Ask yourself what you truly value in life and what kind of legacy you want to leave behind. Do you want to be remembered for superficial traits, or do you want to be known for your intelligence, kindness, and strength, qualities that reflect God's love and wisdom? It's also so important to stop consuming hypersexualized content. This includes avoiding music, shows, and social media accounts that promote promiscuity, violence, and materialism. Instead, surround yourself with positive influences that align with your goals, values, and God's teachings. Rediscovering your true worth involves turning away from the toxic influences that promote hypersexualization and embracing a lifestyle that reflects your true values as a woman of God. This means focusing on personal growth, education, and building healthy relationships grounded in faith. Remember, your worth is not determined by your physical appearance, but by who you are as a child of God. If you are single, use this time to work on yourself. Develop habits that enhance your mental, physical, and spiritual health, and strive to become the best version of yourself, aligned with God's plan. When you do this, you will naturally attract the kind of man who values you for who you truly are, not just for how you look. Overall, the hypersexualization crisis is a serious issue that requires our attention and action. By becoming aware of the damaging effects of this cultural trend, and by turning back to God, you can begin to reclaim your true value and worth. Remember, you were created for more than what the media tells you. You were created to live a fulfilling, purposeful life rooted in self-respect, integrity, and faith. Thank you for watching this episode of Awakening the Feminine Mind. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Feel free to comment below with your thoughts, experiences, or any questions you may have. I appreciate your support and stay tuned for the next episode.